Great day, great afternoon, great evening, my cosmic family. I want to ask you to just sit back and relax before you listen to this message. Just take a breath. Let everything go. Now I want to ask you a question. What is it you seek? What is it you so desperately search for? What is it that you are waiting for? Now let me ask you another couple of questions. Why is it you seek what you seek? Why is it you search for what you think you're searching for? Why are you waiting for something you think you need to wait for? Why? I'm here to tell you there's nothing to wait for. There's nothing to search for. There's nothing to seek. And of course, I ask myself the same questions, and I tell myself the same answers. Every day is a deeper realization, not a search, not a seek, not a discovery out there, but a remembrance, a discovery. Discover means to uncover what's already covered. And what is uncovered? What's covered that needs to be uncovered? The layers of who and what you think you are. For there's nothing to seek, there's nothing to search for, there's nothing to wait for you already are that. Now, I heard a description that puts this into perspective more clearly. And I love the way it was described. But first I'm gonna ask you, do you believe that you're that which you seek? Do you believe the source in you is within you? The self, the spirit, God, whatever you want to call that presence, because it has no name. Many people have given it names. But how can you name everything? Everything doesn't have a name. For when you give it a name, you limit its identity. Listen closely to what I just said. When you give something a name that we think we gotta worship, we limit its identity, its profoundness. And I know this is gonna offend some people. I know this is gonna go against people's beliefs and ideas and perceptions. However, I'm not here to sugarcoat anything, because that's not how we're going to remember who we are. See, there's been so much sugarcoating and so much holding back that it's holding back from our very essence of who we are. So if I offend you, you got to ask yourself a question. Why does this message offend you? It's not the message that offends you. It's the programming that you think the message is that's offending you. Reflect on what I just said. Because nothing can offend me unless I allow it to offend me by giving me a reason to offend me. Because nobody can offend me. Only I can offend me by giving them permission to allow their aspect of what I think is them, but it's really me offending me. So, without losing track of what this message is really, really, truly for, telling yourself you are not that and looking for something that you think you gotta find is like telling your friends your name. For example, let's say John Doe and Mary Jane. John Doe asked, "Hey, such and such, have you seen John Doe? Hi, have you seen John Doe? I'm looking for John Doe. Where's John Doe? I've been waiting for John Doe to come. And John Doe hasn't shown up. Have you seen John Doe? And your friends are looking at you. Your family's looking at you like, what? You are John Doe. Why are you looking for John Doe if you are John Doe? Mary Jane. Or Jane, whatever. Because I know a lot of people affiliate Mary Jane with something else. But I'm just using a very simple name that's mentioned when people that transcend with no name. Okay? So, Mary Jane. Ask her family and her friends, have you seen Mary Jane? Have you seen Mary Jane? I've been waiting for Mary Jane. You know what? I've been looking for Mary Jane my whole life. Have you seen Mary Jane? They're going to look at you like you're crazy. So I think the craziest and most incredibly ignorant idea, belief, is thinking that you got to find something that you already are. And of course, I work on this every day. So I fall in ignorance as well. So like I said, I'm going to keep this very short because I want to be able to download this. But let me just say, the description I just gave you is exactly what we do when we think we got to find God, source, spirit, self out there. We look for it in teachings, we look for it in audios, we look for it in books, we look for it in symbols, we look for it in the grandness and the complexity of the earth. Because here's the ultimate truth. No matter how grand this tree is, it's not even an inkling as grand as the source within the seed that manifested this tree. The same thing as you. No matter how grand something is outside of you, whether you're in meditation and you see these deep, deep experiences, it is just an inkling of the manifestation of the grandness of who and what you truly are. Remember that you are that what you seek. There's nothing to learn, there's nothing to search for, there's nothing to seek, there's nothing to find. There is only a realization. There is only a remembrance. There is only a aha. I am. I am that. I am. Looking in the mirror and saying, wow, this whole time I've been looking for you out there when you've been looking at me through everything that I'm experiencing. For this tree, it's just a manifestation of source. So when I look at this tree, I see the grandness of source. When I look at this little pebble, I see the grandness of source. When I look at the birds, when I hear the birds, when I look at the fly, which my mind wants to say it's annoying, it's pestering, it's really source just interacting with me. Everything is perfection. Surrender to yourself and allow yourself to reveal itself to you, not the body, but the source. Because the body is like the middleman of source. It speaks a different language, which is a tool. But we must listen deeper to the stillness of who and what we are. Because everything, even this tree, even the greatest of experiences is just a middleman of self, source, spirit, God, transmitting its message to me. So, with that said, you are that which you are searching for. So let go of the search and remember it's a realization of what you already are, what you've always have been, what's just waiting to reveal itself to you. And if anyone needs any assistance, I am here to serve. I am here to assist. Because any of my students will tell you, I am not here to teach, which in this reality we call ourselves teachers, we call ourselves coaches, we call ourselves guides. But really I'm just a reminder. I am just another aspect of you at your level, at your space that you're ready to listen to hear itself. So, blessings to you all. Namaste. And remember, you are that. You are that, my friends. You are that. I am that I am. Speak these words slowly and feel it to your core, for you are that.